Okay, welcome to Fun with Plants. With me, Kathy. Not awkward at all. I think you can tell what I'm gonna do today, right? Pretty obvious. Forgive my lights. This is actually a grow light on me, and it's super bright, and I don't have anywhere else to put it. It's not ideal, but it's what I have. It's a very gray day, so not a lot of natural light to work with. It's raining. Wonderful fall weather. I am actually going to do, should I tell you or should it be a surprise? It's like the grand reveal. I don't even know. I'm gonna do I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna do Ludo from Labyrinth, one of my favorite movies. Just one of those childhood nostalgia things that, I mean, if you were born way back when, you watched it as a kid. Ludo down. I've got a few tools here. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm gonna do like a carving, but it's going to be like a 3D sculpture type deal. I don't know what side to use. Oh, this is interesting. I think it's gonna be this side. Maybe. I don't know what I'm doing. We'll see. We'll see. I've got spoon. I have a couple little X-Acto knives. I think this might be really nice for detail and precision. Yes, I love being near sharp things. I've got, I figured a dry erase marker is a great idea. If I make a mistake, I just wash it off, right? We'll see. And then I've got some serious knives to really, do the thing if I need to. And then this is a nice little sharp serrated knife. And we'll see what happens. Okay, first up is, I gotta open up this pumpkin. I'm going to try with this. Oh yeah, that works. Oh, I can't do like a nice, cutting in on an angle because I wasn't born yesterday, you've gotta, I'm not cutting this super straight. And you always go for a pumpkin with a handle, right? So you can take a look. Stupid people out there. Ooh, this is gonna be fun for the camera. I hope I'm not moving the camera. This isn't my first foray into pumpkin carving. Oh, can you even see my head? Probably not. You can just see what I'm up to. Yeah, that's okay. You don't need to see my face. This isn't my first time. I've made a Trump pumpkin because, orange. And if I can find a picture of it, I will insert it in here just for shits and giggles. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful. I love it. Of course, I have a bowl here. Yeah, and I'm gonna roast my seeds because obviously that's what you do when you've got a pumpkin. You roast the seeds, Move my tools of trade over here. There, now you can see the guts. If that's what you're into. Got a giant spoon here for scooping. There's actually not a lot in this pumpkin, to be honest with you. Hi. Get out of there. So if you haven't seen The Labyrinth, I think you probably should. If you didn't watch it as a kid, it's going to be different, right? If you watch it as an adult, it's not going to be exactly the same, because for me there is a certain amount of nostalgia to it. But any movie with David Bowie, it's going to be good. That's all you need to know. And David Bowie as a Goblin King, it's the best. That's all there is to it. You know, it's the best of everything. And wearing tights, yep. And singing. I'm just a big Henson fan in general. I think that it's pretty amazing stuff. Alright. My pumpkin is cleaned out. Now I have to figure out where I want. I see like a little protuberance here. That's going to be Ludo's nose, I think. Alright. I'm just going to move this out of the way. This over here. And now, yeah, it's going to be great. I need to wash this pumpkin first. And then we'll get right to it. Whew. Okay, take 72. Why is it that everything that I want to do... Oh shit, stop moving the table. Why is it that everything I do takes like 7 times longer than it should? I don't know if you can see this camera over here. I moved it because obviously me cutting away at this table is going to be a huge issue. Let me just make sure that's recording. Yeah, it is. We'll see what happens. Sorry, the lighting changed. It is what it is, okay? From here on out, I might not talk that much because nobody wants to hear me talk. I'm just gonna pull up my picture of Ludo. I'm gonna maybe watch Labyrinth while I do this, and I'm gonna get started. Yes. Okay. Ludo. No. So Ludo's got like, Ludo's mostly mouth. I want to make sure his mouth isn't too low. This is like his fat lower lip. Now it comes out again. Ludo friend. And then I'm gonna like probably cut out teeth and add them on. But I'm just going to draw them for now, just so I get an idea of where those go. He's got like a cute little like pig nose right above his little lip there, so it's kind of like a little oval shape. Little pig nose. I'm going to go a little bit bigger. And just erase off what does erase. Oh, it looks like blood. Maybe I shouldn't have chosen this color. That's creepy. And then it's like this. And like his eyes really recede in. And he's got some like serious eyebrow bone action in there. I'm not going to worry about drawing the eyes on there because I know that I'm going to kind of just like... going for basic shapes. And then he's got a really bad haircut, basically. And he's got ears on the side, sort of. Are those ears or is that just hair? I don't really know. And I'm going to put horns on the side, obviously, because I wasn't born yesterday. Okay, it is voiceover time. I know you're excited. I'm excited. We're all excited. I am so sorry about my arm being in the way. The camera being on this side wasn't very smart since I am a left-handed human. So I don't really have a lot of, direction for this whole carving process, I kind of go from spot to spot. Oh, there's my arm again. Dang, that's annoying. Okay, I can't stop. My arm is just terrible. I'm so sorry about that. Don't worry, soon I fix this, because eventually I realized, oh yeah, I'm in the way of the camera. Smart lady. Yeah, so I'm just blocking out areas that I know are going to recede. Of course, Ludo's eyes go way far back in his little head, but I can't really do that with this pumpkin because I only have, maybe 1.5 inches of thickness to work with, so I can only do so much, unfortunately. So I'm kind of just doing my best with what I have space-wise. If I had a, perfectly dented pumpkin, but this pumpkin was pretty nice and normal looking, unfortunately. I needed a really misshapen pumpkin to get his head properly, but that's okay. Yeah, so I'm just carving away here. Nothing too crazy, nothing too interesting. You'll be happy to know, did not cut myself once. It's a minor miracle, but yeah, no injuries whatsoever. So don't stress while you're watching this, because I'm fine. All right? Cool. So I need horns for Ludo. So I decided, well, I'm just gonna cut a giant hole out of the back of Ludo's head. And then here we are. I'm just drawing on my horns. I'm gonna cut those out and I'm gonna stick those in the side of his head. And no big deal if he's got a giant hole in the back of his head. Why would that be a problem? Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm kind of just sizing it out, making sure it fits. Nope, doesn't fit. There we go. Bam. Of course, it doesn't just stay in there on its own, so eventually I get some giant skewers and decide to put those in there. And it does a pretty good job. if I do say so myself. Almost as though I know what I'm doing. I probably could have gotten a little more fancy with, you know, adding hair and stuff like that, but I mean, I'm just having fun here. I'm not going in some sort of competition or anything like that. But yeah, that's it. As you can see, you know, just carving off a little detail, I'm gonna add some wrinkles in there eventually. I've cut out my mouth. Oh, no, there we go. I've got a couple more little skewers that I'm gonna stick in. That's for Ludo's little teeth that are sticking out the bottom there.
Sarah, friend.
So I've got my little teeth in there, and now I decided I'm gonna cut out my eyes. So if I want to light it from inside, the eyes glow, which will make Ludo a little scary, which he actually wasn't in the movie. But that's okay, it's gonna be cute. I'm pretty happy with it. Oh, yeah, of course he needs nostrils. He needs to be able to smell and breathe and such. The bog of eternal stench, if you've seen the movie. And I'm just adding a couple little fine details, giving him some wrinkles in the corners of his eyes. And, oh yeah, he needs a little pumpkin hat. And there's my final product. Thanks for watching. Bye.